Hello once more, folks. Welcome back to Let's Get On With It. Sid Meier's Alice Centauri Alien Crossfire. I believe this is where I left off. I took like a personal break for like a half hour. Closed the game. That was by an accidental closing, but it still happened. I think this is where things conclude, though. Last time, I made allies with Zach there, as well as Lol. I got into alliance with Lol, basically joining against Santiago over here, whom I didn't see as much of a threat to me. I figured she would focus all of her strength on attacking Lol, and I'm totally cool with that. And in the meantime, the alliance, the pack there, simply just gives me advantages. Advantages like what? Well, I'm not quite sure yet. But it was a nice idea, right? Let's move on. I don't know what I've been told. Deidre's got it. Right. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so network node done. That will help to magnify my lag research and nullifies the penalty, at least in this base, of my research penalty. It does not look like I'm earning enough energy right now to actually get a benefit from my dealings, my pack dealings with Zach in law, but at least they're in place, they exist, and that's useful. My primary concern here is basically to just deal with fungus. I hate it whenever fucking, goddamn, the mindworm just like fucking ninja out of nowhere. That's frustrating. So a way to deal with that is by just getting rid of the xenofungus, even if your bases do not need the additional terraforming. It's still good to get rid of that. Continuing to plow through turns here. Zach does a smart choice and, you know, hides his almost dead colony pod in here. He must have gotten attacked by a mindworm, I'm thinking. And usually colony pods will lose to mindworms, but I guess he got really lucky there. If he sent the colony pod out on his own, that's just... You know, I do that too, but that's fucking dangerous. It is dangerous. Just so you know, if you didn't know, it's dangerous. Anyway, let's start spreading some forest love over there. Continue to road this area. You know, eventually I do plan on slapping down some good old-fashioned, excuse me, moving around a bit, some sensor arrays, too. Needs more sensor base, but for now, just sticking with what I have, that's good. CEO Morgan's like, you know, I want the Human Genome Project laws, and I'm like, whatever, bitch, you're not getting that. What? Yeah, well, that actually does help you grow, so that's actually totally understandable. Go ahead and grow there, then. But you know, if that's the case, you should actually surrender that one, so that you can have access to that. You should also spend energy there trying to build that. Build a network node afterwards. Colony pod, then virtual world. Network nodes coming up here next. I guess I'll build another colony pod followed by another scout patrol here. And then what will I build? I don't know. Hopefully I won't have to think about that too hard. Build a forest there. Just continue along with my forestation of the land. Whee! Forest road. Moving along. Taking care of more xenofungus. Remove that. Remove that. Road there. I'm not going to give this guy an escort. Instead, I'm just going to send him out to where I have that colony scout patrol already stationed. Excuse me. Which is right here. 9 1/3 turns. That'll be pretty good. Build a road here. Road there. Plowing through turns now. Ethical calculus is mine, giving me access to the children's crèche. Also the democratic social model. Gene splicing is next, since I have access to it right now. Why not? Go ahead and have you guys build a children's crèche. And just as a reminder what it does... +2 growth and +1 efficiency. All negative morale effects are cancelled for units in that base square. Instead, such units receive a +1 morale modifier. So that can really be a saving grace if you're running something like, say, free market. Go to social engineering here, and I'm going to change this. This is going to remove my ability to support units, but it's going to increase my efficiency, which is actually going to increase my income by 1, and also increase my growth rate even more, so I will mushroom. Although, you know, my forests aren't exactly going to support that, it'll allow me to quickly set up new bases. I hope. I'm thinking anyway. Now, the support thing is a negative. It is a drawback. I'll have to get over it. Whenever I get enough money to get over it, actually. Until then, yeah. You don't feel like... Yeah, I can see the problem there. See, actually building that forest there on a rainy square reduced the amount of nutrients that it earns. Which is kind of amusing. But, whatever. Oh well, such is life. Such is life. Work on building that, then build that, then build that. I'm gonna force this stuff up anyway, it's just habit for me to do that. Habit, I'm a creature of habit, laws. This guy will go out. See, activate this scout patrol. I want him to build a base in my territory somewhere where I can maximize my greatness. And further put pressure on, I guess, LOL or whatever the fuck. So I will go so far as to build a base here. Just to solidify my borders. I guess capturing that would also be pretty handy. You know, securing that, this mineral resource node. He doesn't have any defenders there. Jesus. Also, I guess I'll cycle through right now. Right, I haven't enabled... Silly me, I haven't enabled democracy yet, so I'm still able to support 4 units. I lost my train of thought now. I'm thinking, yeah, base here. 1, 2, 3. That puts it 3 spaces from that. I'm kind of near a river. Gives me access to that. It also exposes me, gives me more terrain, more territory, basically. And I am fully supportive of that. So let's go ahead and send out this unit, and send out this unit too, to colonize this area. And continue farming this up. I guess you've decided to forsake mineral growth? That's fine. Whatever. Build a children's crèche after that. Sweet. Cycle through bases. 19 turns. I probably should be building you instead, the Human Genome Project. In more important base, I reckon. Like, say, you know, my base that had access to the mines and everything, I totally should have been building it there. Or, you know, someplace like here is even pretty good, too. But, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Even I'm capable of making mistakes, I know. The mind reels at such a thought. But it's true. So let's go ahead and actually, I guess we will head on up to that space then when we get the opportunity. Forests are expanding, reducing the amount of work that my terraformers have to do, which is awesome. Continue to build forests. Build a mine on that area. Actually, you might get away with building a thermal borehole. So I guess that's a wasted turn there of activity from you, because I just thought of it. I don't know. Is it slanted? I think it is. Damn. I tried. I tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone. But though you're still with me, stop that. When you cried, I wiped away all of your tears. Stop it. When you stop it. That's enough of that, yeah. Okay, so base is going there. Your base. I mean, your base. Lol, I heard you like bases, so I put a base in your base so you can base while you base. Free base! It's only going to put a base here, simply to be a dick. I'm good at that. I consider that an achievement of mine. The Peacekeepers announced the loss of UN Criminal Tribunal to the Spartans, which is all levels of hilarity. Zach, you have any tech you'd like to trade with me? In exchange for some of my valuable research? He has no technical data to share this time. LOL! Sister Miriam the Pious. Right, you're asking more for me to send assistance. Perhaps you have some research data we can trade? As part of my grand planetary vision, I shall transmit to you, gratis, my data on doctrine mobility. Sweet! He gave that to me for free! What a pleasant chat we've had, Sister Miriam. I am afraid, however, that I must now attend to other matters. Lol out. I'm totally all for giving me free techs. Totally all for it. I think he's just trying to find ways to seduce me into helping him because the Spartans just kind of like fuck Snav, it appears. And they are unamused. Impact Squad. Oh yeah. Those are the defenders we're looking at here. He actually has an alien artifact? Damn. Fucking Law Lux out with fucking some fucking positive. That's a 4-2-1 unit, which means that all these guys are going to be completely ineffective in damaging it. He's building a Scout Patrol? Oh, Jesus. He has, like, doesn't he have, like, applied physics? He should. Yeah. He can build laser units. Okay, he has, like, a recon rover in that territory in there. I think my friend is fucked. Which means I'm going to end up having to face the Spartans. This is going to suck. Zach's base here is completely undefended. Ah! If I were the backstabbing type, children. If I were the backstabbing type. I might still end up being the backstabbing type. I don't know. I have to think about it. Because, you know, something like that, it's just too succulent and ripe and juicy to ignore. It's like, nom 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 nom. Like, seriously. What the shit? Support from here. I have no idea what the fuck Zach is doing. No fucking clue. Don't think I'm ever gonna understand what Zach's doing, to be honest with you. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Oh, I was supposed to, like, send this guy out to, like, support that unit. Oops. Well, not the first time I made a mistake. Yeah. I'm totally killing Zach's ability here to expand anywhere he was hoping to, I think. What is with all of that? Like, why are you not building anything? Are you, like, broken over here, Zach? What the hell? I don't even know. I don't even know. Our colony is becoming large and thus more difficult to manage. As the colony expands beyond 8 bases, its swollen bureaucracy will create additional drones. Improving your society's efficiency rating can help to alleviate this problem. Great. Guess who's looking forward to drones? You said me. You'd be right. Cancel orders. Make sure that dude gets in there. Well, shit. Okay. I want you to build a road to here. Okay, that'll be fine. I guess you could do like that. Super produced, but I guess you don't feel like it. You know, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that circumstances have bought me enough time to grow my bases out. I've gotten 2 techs and trading, one I even got for free. Santiago is just She's just running away with the game now. Because she fucking plowed through LOL. That's beautiful. Her power level is enormous. Terrible Swift Sword. The Swift Sword, it's terrible. In its swiftness. And stuff. Build those next. Rush that as best as I can. Yeah, that'll have to do. You know, I keep, planning on putting money to switching to democracy, and all of my money just keeps going to buying more formers. Lady Deidre's buying Command Nexus. Jesus. I think I should start prototyping units. First, I have to design the units in order to prototype them, though, right? So, speeder... No. Scout infantry, laser... Yeah, let's go ahead and prototype my laser. That'll be useful. I'm a fire in my laser! Where are you at? Okay, where's the other one at? Oh, I see a problem. There we go. Go back to doing what you were doing. Build a mine there. You can go ahead and fortify there again. Road that. Support from here. Everything should be good. Let's go ahead and just check forces supported. Looking forward to the time when I have clean reactors again. Man, I miss those. It must be the drone rides. That must be what's killing them there. It's the drone rides that's giving them trouble like that. Oh, fuck it. You know what? I no longer have the patience or tolerance for it. Give me a scout patrol. One of you guys. Okay, you're building a probe team. That'll be fine. Once you do that, build a laser infantry. Oh my god. Sweet. Nutrient restrictions lifted, which is great. This will lift restrictions on minerals. I'm just going to keep gunning for these techs. Simply because I can. Because nonlinear mathematics would be useful here, but I mean, unlocking this ability to have access to more minerals, allowing me to build things quicker, will have a pretty fucking solid impact too. Attack in 11 turns, I can deal with that. Just road these places. Forestation, head here. There's too much rockiness in that square. It is unfortuitous, the great ones would say. Of course, I don't exactly have squares that are producing shit tons of nutrients, so that didn't really help me immediately, okay? I admit this. Okay, I admit this. Let's go ahead and... motorboat. I guess start taking care of this fungus out here. Start building forests. See? Gotta get rid of the xenofungus, children. Oh, hell no, you did not. Bad. You did not even try to... I know you're just like staring there at Zach there thinking that's a fucking great idea, but no. Okay. Proposal to make here.